Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to entitle this video, "This is not a lesson," because I just recently received a comment from I won't actually say subscriber, more or less a troll. And I did a cover of Billy Joel's Allentown. I love Billy Joel stuff. And the comment was left, this is not a lesson. And I found that to be interesting because, unfortunately, this is what's taking place now. As far as music, and probably some other areas, but music has been, I guess, diluted as far as the learning process of being able to play an instrument, because this is my interpretation of that statement. There's some people that think that when I do my covers that I'm trying to teach them to play their instrument. I'm like, no. From day one, my channel was basically about me passing on chords to people that can play. Just don't have the chords in front of them, can't pick it up by ear, or it's what they have is not accurate. That's the purpose of my channel. But recently, I've been, over the last year and a half, putting together DVDs to teach people how to play. And I actually still have my DVD special today for $15. You get 1 through 6 DVDs, close to 6 hours, and I walk you through how to play the rhythm guitar the right way. Because again, that statement leads me to believe that people believe or think that they're going to learn to be a guitar player by watching somebody's fingers on the internet. You're not going to become a good guitar player doing that. As you become a good guitar player, you pick up good things from people that, share these things. But again, my interpretation of that statement is, you're supposed to teach me how to play my guitar while showing me how to play the song. No, they're two different animals. But there's some people that don't know or can't distinguish one from the other. And it's so unfortunate because, again, those videos to just show you how to play the chords to the song. It's not for me to actually show you fingering and all that, because if you take my guitar course, you know all these chords, So it won't be an issue of, he didn't show me where his fingers was at. Because if you purchase the DVD lessons, you know where the fingers are at and why they're there. So from time to time, I'll post these comments of videos mainly to educate the young folks, to say, man, Morris, man, just kind of, told me something that I didn't know. And it makes sense. All this time I'm thinking this too. But it's like, no, these videos are not to show you how to play your guitar. It's to show you how to play the chords. You need, in order to play your these songs, you need to know how to play your guitar or any instrument. So I just thought I needed to, post this commentary, because it's not an issue of being negative or ranting, because I'm not. My purpose here is to educate, and hopefully I'm doing that, for the young folks, as far as people when I was younger did the same thing for me. I learned more from just hanging out with people that could play and was willing to share me stuff than going to lessons, and definitely sitting up in the classroom watching the guy for 2 hours on the chalkboard. That has its place, but the majority of the stuff that most of us will learn and pick up, we pick up from other people, and I'm going to shift gears now, because it's kind of a two-topic / video. The other one is this: it's good to have the sheet music when you're playing your songs, for several reasons. The first one, of course, is obvious. Sheet music is extremely accurate. Like I said, I've had over 350 songbooks that I've only found one error. One. So that shows you how accurate sheet music is, because from time to time I get this from people. That should have been probably a C7. I'm like, no, the sheet music says it's this. Now, you can substitute chords with another chord and it works, but it's like, that's fine. But the majority of stuff that I play, sheet music to the letter, So whenever I get these comments, I find them interesting, because I'm like, I'm not sitting here guessing, if I got the sheet music, I play it. Now, of course, when I run across songs that I can't find the sheet music, I tab it and do a pretty good job, It won't be probably 100% accurate, but in most cases for anybody, it won't be. But it's good to have the sheet music, because especially on certain artists, because a lot of certain artists, some of their stuff is kind of difficult to pick up, because some artists like, this is a piece of cake, but a lot of other artists is like, what are they doing? Because I can't find the matching voicing for these songs. And an artist or a group that falls in that category, to me, is Kool and the Gang. I was very fortunate to find this book, because I have been looking for this book, like the Barry White book, for like 4 or 5 years. I knew it existed, but it was just never available. So I finally got lucky. I'm not sure if it was Amazon or eBay. I think it was Amazon. I found this book for $45, and it's worth its weight in gold because, you know, Celebration on there, Jones versus Jones, just to name a few. And I did a cover of Jones versus Jones, and I did a good job because I had the sheet music because, again, the voices on certain groups, kind of hard to match them up. And Kool and the Gang falls in that category. And there's a chord in here from Jones versus Jones. Matter of fact, it's the second chord. It's an E7 suspended fourth with a B in the bass. Now, I would have never played that chord if I was tabbing this song. And what's good about having sheet music is you can actually hear, you know, the chord matching up you're playing with the record according to the sheet music, and that helps build your ear training. You know, when you can actually hear it and you know it is what it is, and it's like, okay, this is E7 suspended fourth with a B in the bass. This is exactly what I hear when I'm playing and matching up with the record. So, you know, it's really good if you can always try to get the sheet music because, you know, you can able to, again, match it up and say, man, I hear that difference now. I hear this, you know, and this is what it is. And a lot of times, and this is important too, when I play these covers, you know, I might use, or I run across a song that have a pretty interesting chord, you know, like the Kool and the Gang chord. Now, I think a lot of people initially believe this, that every instrument or every time with musicians that you know all the chords in the world, you know, you just see them on the paper and you play them. It's like, no, it's like I never ran across this chord, or I wouldn't play it in this type of voicing. So thank God for the internet, because now you can find a lot of these chords in different inversions. And then what's good about that is you can match it up to the record, and also there's several ways to play it because you might not like it or play it in the first position well because your hands just don't work that way. But the second inversion, it's like, okay, I can finger this one, I can play this, you know, as I'm doing the song. So it's really good to, you know, when you run across chords, because this is what I still do to this day. When I run across chords that I don't normally play and I'm not really familiar with the voice and the fingering, I go on the internet, Google it, and it gives me these diagrams of the different inversions that you can choose from. So that's how I'm able to play a lot of these weird exotic chords like Anita Baker chords and Earth, Wind and Fire chords and Luther Vandross chords. Just like, that's why, because I go do my little research if I haven't, you know, don't know how to play that chord in that voicing, you know. So I'm going to sign off now, but it's always good to have the sheet music. If you can get it, play it from the sheet music. It's pretty accurate. Till next time, take care. As always, thanks for watching.